This is the original 99X, same as it ever was. Barnes and Leslie were talking concerts. And the question is very simple. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen go down at a concert? I mean, this could be to you, could be to the band, could be to someone around you, but there's always just so much madness going on.
Well, what about you? You've been to a billion shows.
Man, I have such a list of them mentally hanging in there. One that comes to mind, I saw somebody with a flask that I had never seen before. It looked like an iPhone.
The flask looked like an iPhone?
It looked like an iPhone, and it had the little thing at the top that looked like the knob that you would press, like an older iPhone where you would press the button, but it was just the cap that you took it off.
Super unique.
And it was a little thicker, but I could see if you're walking into the show, if someone just glanced in a purse or something, that they wouldn't think it was anything. I thought that was cool. Although I would probably need the iPad sized. I don't know how far the iPhone.
Did you look it up on Amazon afterwards?
I couldn't find it. I did. I was curious where I could maybe find something. And then one I went to Claro. I went to the Claro show with my daughter at the Tabernacle, and we were sitting in the second row of the first balcony. And the people in front of us, probably in their 20s, just out of control. I mean, partying hard. And this girl, it was cold. I guess it was like maybe this time of the year. And this girl's trying to get something out of her, like she had smuggled, obviously, out of her body. And she couldn't get it off. And so she just completely took off her shirt.
Yeah, she had to get to the item.
And her business is out, and she's in the front row of the Tabernacle. And this was like the girl next door. This wasn't like, someone you'd be like, oh, she works at a strip club. I mean, this was like the opposite of that. And she couldn't get it off, so she took the whole half, unbuttoned her shirt, took off the whole half, and pulled it out. It looked like a big old canteen smuggling in
So
liquor.
At this point, you're standing there surprised you didn't go try to help her.
Well, no, she's right in front of me.
I know. So you're like looking, and then what happens?
Well, of course I'm looking. It's right. I can't not look. Nothing that she just got dressed again. Like it was nothing. I just thought that was just really strange.
Oh,
and then,
my God.
Sitting there with my, at the time, 17-year-old daughter, it's like, hey, Morning X, good morning. Who is this?
This is Andy Brown.
What is going on, Andy Brown?
The dog is barking. It wants its walk at the lake.
You know how it is.
I got to get to that.
Yeah.
All right, well, tell us. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen at a show?
When I was a youngster, I had a band because of night porters. And
Nice.
we were down at Persian Point. That was with Driving and Crying, Tim from Driving and Crying, and Paul. And we got a call from our friends in Athens to go see this band, The Replacements, down at 688.
Oh, yeah.
This was I Will Dare tour. And we didn't know really who they were. They were just sort of popping at that time. And so we went down there, me and a couple of guys in the band, and we saw The Replacements. And they were like just beautiful chaos. And Bob, who's no longer with us, was in a tutu and just flying high. And it was the most incredible thing you've ever seen. There was like 13, 20 people there, whatever. And they were so great. Two of them wound up sleeping in our apartment that night. And it was, I can't explain, unless somebody saw those early days of The Replacements, you can't explain how wild and crazy those shows were. We get a call a week later to go on tour with them. Spending 3 weeks on tour with The Replacements at a young age was absolutely incredible.
Hold on, Andy. So you go see The Replacements. Replacements, some of them come back and sleep at your apartment, and then a week later they invite you on tour?
Yes. That was due to, there's a big band in Athens I'm sure we're all aware of.
Wow.
They kind of put it in a word for us, but it all worked out.
That's awesome.
What a great story and memory.
Hey, and I appreciate it. Hey, I want to mention, I don't want to bump in, but I have a band, Lynx Deluxe, and we've got a new song coming out, A Little Piece of England. That's going to be out shortly, and I think you guys will really dig that. It's kind of got a Clash edge.
Nice. Thanks for sharing.
I'm sorry to push that in there, but
no, not at all.
We
Thank
love
you.
a plug.
Come on. Thanks, Andy.
I am so happy you guys are back because it makes my mornings, and you guys have the best guest. Obviously, Mick Jagger was a big pull, and I'm constantly telling the youngins about y'all who are, they didn't understand what happened with you guys, and I'm like, these guys are great, and so it's just great to have you guys back on the air. So,
Andy, thanks a lot. Have a great day. Go walk the dog.
Hey,
he's pissed.
Take care, you guys. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, thanks for having me.
Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.
Bye-bye. That's nuts. Hey, Morning X, good morning.
Hey, who's this?
This is Ray from Winston-Salem.
Oh, nice.
Ray.
Love the streamers. What's your crazy
Thank you.
concert story?
So mid-2000s, after I left Atlanta and moved to LA, I was working concerts out there, and I was doing an AC/DC show at the Forum, and I was running like the VIP side of stage, and John Holmes, the porno star, was passed out upside down, head down the stairs, on the stairs the entire show.
What?
So we're like, it was like Stand By Me, like poke him, is he alive? EMTs looked at him like, yeah, he's good, he's just drunk, he's sleeping it off. It was interesting. A shirt up, belly out, no other parts out.
Man, nowadays that'd be all over the internet.
Is he alive still?
I think he kicked, probably at an AC/DC concert, not just mine.
Yeah.
So,
I guess.
So,
I mean, that dude was the king of porn.
the best part was, when the cannons fire, it's for those about to rock, and they shoot the cannons, and people are like pointing at him right at the fire. It would have been amazing.
Yeah, he died. He died at 43.
What?
Wait, is that the right one? What year was this? That you?
It was 2005, 2006, maybe somewhere in early 2000.
You're saying John Holmes?
Yeah, the porn guy.
They're saying he died in 1988.
No, there's no way. No.
Then there must be a different porn guy that you're thinking.
Yeah.
Research your porn, Barnes.
Yeah, I'm so down on my. I need to get up on my porn. Thank you for calling.
All right. Okay.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Wow.
Hey, who is this?
This is Jeff. Who's this?
Hi, Jeff. I'm Barnes. That's Leslie. What's your crazy concert story?
Best concert story, 1988. University of Florida, ballroom. As you can imagine, back then, it's just much smaller. That's not what the Florida is now, but Indigo Girls were opening up for the Violent Femmes, and there we were. I think it was Added Up, I think, was the song. And big mosh pit commenced, and just going around in circles and circles. It was actually my first concert as a freshman, and we were high as a kite. And so the circle's going around. This kid passes by me, and he goes, "Hey, man, can you hold these for me?" I'm like, "What is it?" "Just hold them for me." He put it in the center of my hand. It was his two front teeth.
No.
And so, yes. So I guess mosh pit was going nice and strong, and somebody knocked out his teeth. But he, I didn't know why he couldn't just hold it in his own pocket. But he asked me if I could hold them for him.
That's concert etiquette, you know. And so it was during the Violent Femmes set, not Indigo Girls, I'm assuming.
Yeah. It was not during Closer to Fine. No, not at all. Yeah.
Right.
Too bad it wasn't a Leonard Skinner show. He'd be right at home. Nobody would even notice.
Wow. Oh, Barnes.
Yes, two front teeth. Nice and clean break. And I don't remember if I kept the teeth or gave them back to him, to be honest with you, but it's been a while. But
that's nuts. Who doesn't? Man. Like, who asks to hold my teeth? I mean, why can't you just?
That's hysterical.
And it's tiny. Like, have you ever lost a tooth like that, Leslie?
No, not at a concert.
No, but just in general? Because, I mean, I lost a tooth in the front as a kid, and I just put it in my pocket.
Yeah, I was behind my brother playing baseball, and he swung the bat, didn't know I was behind him, and it knocked out my two front teeth, and I got rushed to the hospital.
Oh, see, you did.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, thanks for calling. That's a great story.
Hey, guys, I just want to say that this is my longtime follower, but first-time conversation living out of Atlanta. Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just want to say that you guys are a big part of my life. I'm a little bit more mature now with 4 kids, but back in the day, I would call in all the time, and we actually knew each other in first serve basis, and I would see live hits all over Atlanta. But my last name was Funk, so I would just call in, and Leslie would be like, "Yeah, what tickets do you want?" I'm like, "Anything."
Oh, I totally remember you. Are you kidding?
Yeah, with the last name Funk, you get what you want.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
You
guys were such a big part of my life, so thank you so much.
Well, thanks for hanging with us again.
Very nice of you. Thanks for sharing.
Save that teeth, all right, Barnes?
We'll see you later. That's funny stuff, Jeff. See you. Bye-bye.
All right.
The Morning X with Barnes and Leslie. 470-741-4999. That's 470-741-4999X.